Hey guys, it's Christina and welcome back to my channel. I'm so ready to film this video. I got my Shawn Mendes posters in one corner and Lenny in the other corner. So you can tell by the title, this is going to be a part 2 to a video I already filmed, which is my how to have a successful fan account video. If you have not seen the first one, I will link it down below because that's where I mention all the really important tips and stuff. This is just kind of a part 2 and some extra things I kind of forgot to mention. So if you want to know how to have a successful fan account, I would definitely recommend watching that one first because that is the main tips I would give. So I decided to do a part 2 to this video because I know that video helped a lot of people. I got so many DMs on my Instagram saying how I really helped them grow their fan pages and they loved the tips I gave. I got an overwhelming amount of responses, so I decided I would do a part 2 because I know even more tips to help you guys. So if you don't follow me already on my Instagram, you should go follow me at Mercy Mendes. I just hit 10,000 followers on my Instagram a couple minutes before filming this video, so thank you guys so much. Anyway, on to the tips on how to start your own successful fan account. So the first tip I forgot to mention in the other one, and I've noticed it a lot recently, is don't change your username and profile picture too much. Now, it's mainly more important not to change your username because then people won't know you changed it. Even if you do announce it, not everyone will see that and they'll forget that that's still your page. Like, there's so many accounts that I loved and I followed and then they changed their username and then I couldn't find them anymore, or I didn't know that was still them because they changed that in their profile picture and they look like a whole new account. But they were the same account, but I couldn't find them anymore. It's just really difficult if you change it too often. But I'm not saying don't change it at all. I went through so many usernames of my own. I started as Uncolored Mendes, then My Little Mendes, then Mercy.Mendes, and finally Mercy Mendes. So I'm not saying don't change it at all. Definitely change it and experiment it until you find something you really like, but then stick with it because it just becomes really difficult if you change it too much. Same with your profile picture. I change my profile picture every theme, but I always have my username on the picture so people always know when they see that picture it's my account. But if you change your profile picture, if it's just a plain picture, that'll confuse people because I know a lot of accounts buy their profile picture, and every time I even see that picture, I'll think, oh, this is so-and-so's profile picture. Like, it just keep the same profile picture for a while unless you're more of an editing account, and then I would recommend putting your username on your profile pictures. Another tip I have, I kind of mentioned in my last video, is to make sure you're active but not too active, because if you're too active and you spam post, you post maybe say 10 pictures of Shawn a day, that's gonna clog up someone's feed. It just looks a lot better if you post frequently but not overdoing it. There's a line and I don't know how to describe it. Posting once a day or every other day is a lot better than posting like 10 pictures a day, because then that just gets too much. It clogs up someone's feed and they will probably unfollow you because they have to scroll through 10 pictures before they can see someone else's pictures. Another tip I have is to make sure you live stream or post on your Instagram stories and stuff, and really make sure you interact with your followers, because if they know you on more of a personal level, they will appreciate your account even more, and they will be active for you if you interact with them as well. Another tip I have is don't switch fandoms in your account. Say you have I'm just gonna make it up. So you have a Selena Gomez fan account or something, and you have a couple hundred followers, but then you decide, you know what, I don't really like her as much as I like, say, I don't know, Ariana Grande. So then you delete all your pictures, change your bio, change your username, change your profile picture to be an Ariana Grande fan account. That will really annoy people because all those people following you followed you because you were a Selena Gomez fan account. So now that you're an Ariana Grande fan account, they may unfollow you because they never really followed an Ariana Grande fan account. So it is okay if you don't want to have that fan account anymore, but I recommend starting over, not switching it, because the followers followed you from your old account, not your new account, and then you'll get a lot of inactive followers, and that's just not fun to deal with. And another tip, if you do like a lot of people, is to have a multi-fandom account, but don't go overboard on the multi-fandoms. I recommend having just a couple of people, because if you just post about every single celebrity in the world, you'll not get as many followers. So if you want to be multi-fandom, just pick people who are kind of similar in their talents, if that makes sense. Like Shawn Mendes and Charlie Puth together, they're both young pop singers. Or say like two country singers together, but don't do like Shawn Mendes and some rock person, because no one's gonna really follow that for both of those people. So if you want to be multi-fandom, make sure the fandoms all sort of relate to each other. Like you could have a fan account for a bunch of YouTube fandoms, or a bunch of Musical.ly people. I almost said Vine people. Vine's dead. Anyway, next tip. So another tip is don't be rude to other fandoms. I have seen this quite often. Some people will be like, oh, the Mendes army is the best army. They're so much better than Justin Bieber's army. What are they called? Believers? Something like that. Just don't fandom fight in your fan accounts, because that's just not good, because then fandoms are hating fandoms when fandoms should really just be loving each other. So just don't be rude to other fandoms, because then that just creates drama, and drama is not fun, especially on Instagram. Drama is more fun on Twitter. Another tip I have, I didn't mention that much in my other video, is to have clever captions. I honestly really struggle with this a lot. Every time I want to post a new picture, I'm like, I don't know what to caption it, I have nothing to say. But some tips for that is to use like a question of the day. You can ask all your followers like, what's your favorite color? And then answer it, and then all your followers can tell you what their favorite color is. Or make it more creative than that, because favorite color is honestly boring. You can have a quote of the day, a lyric of the day. You can just talk about your life, say a funny joke. Just don't not caption it, because then that is really boring. That is really boring if there's no caption to a picture. And also use hashtags, but do not overdo it on the hashtags. Let me repeat, do not overdo it on your hashtags. On my posts, I really only used the hashtag Shawn Mendes, hashtag Mendes Army, and I used to, but I've kind of stopped using the hashtag Illuminate World Tour, because that's the most popular Shawn Mendes hashtags, really. But don't do like hashtag Selena Gomez on a Shawn Mendes post, because that's just obnoxious and annoying. And don't do hashtag follow for follow, hashtag like for like, hashtag shout out for shout out, and like all those just get really annoying, and they really don't help you that much. Just don't overdo it on the hashtags, because then your comment is too long and people are trying to scroll past it. It takes them forever to scroll through your hashtags, and just don't overdo it on the hashtags. Okay, next tip. Last tip is just don't give up. Even if you aren't growing as fast as other accounts, doesn't mean that your account isn't worth it, or your account isn't good, or you won't get to your goal, because everyone grows at different speeds. Like, some people grow so fast and then plateau or go down, and some people grow slow, some people grow fast. It really all depends. I don't even know what it depends on. It's kind of just luck and how it goes on social media nowadays. Just don't give up and keep working at your goal, and I promise you, if you work hard enough and you really want it, you will get there. So that is all the tips I have for today. If this helped you out, please comment down below and let me know, because I love helping you guys out. Comment your fan account names and I will follow some of you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye guys!